Welcome back.
Welcome back, man. Episode 8. There was a big gap. Should we address the gap or just act like it didn't happen?
Yeah, we should.
We've had a lot of construction in the house.
Yeah, this is our house is our studio.
Our house is our studio,
And
our house is in a house right now.
Yeah, it honestly looks like a bomb. It's like somebody started the house and just didn't finish it.
Yeah, we look like someone left in the middle of that's a great way to
left in the
describe
middle
it.
of a remodel, but we're just in the middle of a remodel. So
Yeah, new floors, new carpets on the way. That's why we got these chairs too, because there's free real estate with the furniture.
Yeah,
There's just stuff everywhere.
We take Any donations we'll take.
Yeah, if you got a free couch, we're looking to get a couch in here in a second. Let us know.
Lighting kits.
Yeah, any type of lights or couches. We're looking to change up the lighting and the couches a little bit.
So we're recording this. The conference finals are set now. Actually, the Eastern Conference has already played 2 games.
Yeah, this is a good time to record too, because we kind of wanted the conference final. We were gonna do one. We did one after the first round, but we were like, let's just wait till the conference finals get set. And little surprise there.
Man, I think we're all a little bit disappointed, aren't we? Didn't we
all
all want to see the Lakers Clippers? Who didn't want to see that?
I just wanted to see the best teams advance, and I think that's what happened here.
Man,
what happened, dude? Why? My question is, why'd you believe in the Clippers? What made you think they were going to win it all?
I just think it's wide open this year. As you can see, the Nuggets are in the Western Conference Finals.
Nuggets are a hell of a ball club.
I know. Well, Nuggets are good. They're going to give the Clippers, the Heat or the Lakers problems. They won't give the Heat problems. The Heat are going to beat the Nuggets in the finals. But
you think it's going to be a Heat Nuggets finals?
It's going to be Heat somebody. That's the only thing I'm sure of these days.
You know what I'm sure of?
2020, the only thing I'm sure of anymore is that the Heat are going to the finals.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's why I had to wear my jersey today, bro. Shout out to Jimmy B.
Jimmy Buckets.
One of the most underrated players in the league.
Honestly.
Mr. Reliable, bro. Just gets the job done. No excuses with Jimmy B, But we're not done with the Clippers, bro. We got a lot to dissect with the Clippers. First off, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Dude, that was honestly one of the biggest choke jobs ever by a team and by a player, Kawhi Leonard.
I would call it the biggest.
Ever
in NBA playoff history for this reason, bro, because you look at who they had, their expectations. It's the second round. And it's like when the Thunder blew a 3-1 lead a few years ago, it was to a 73-9 team with the MVP. And then when the Warriors blew that 3-1 lead that same year, it's to the best player of all time, LeBron James.
Yeah, this 3-1 lead, blowing this one is kind of unspeakable.
This is just embarrassing.
Yeah, you blew it to the fat kid.
Yeah, and it's not like the Nuggets dominated all 3 of those games they won. They were down 15 to 19.
Jokic did. Jokic dominated. It is so weird that Jokic can dominate an NBA game.
That is my next jersey purchase. Is a Jokic jersey. Yeah.
Get one of his European jerseys.
Yeah, like a Jokic high school.
Yeah.
That'd be cold. But no, dude, the Clippers, so we got to fire Doc Rivers, right? Worst coach of all time. We could agree that, right? Most overrated. Maybe not the worst.
Coach of all time.
Maybe not the worst.
He's not a bad coach. He just
he's pretty awful in big situations. How do you blow 3-1 leads as a coach?
Dude, as blowing these you can't put it on him when you have Kawhi Leonard. It's not on Doc Rivers, it's on Kawhi.
It's not
I put it way more on Kawhi and Paul George than Doc, yeah.
Well, Kawhi was balling all the way until Game 7. I still don't give Kawhi a pass because if we're going to talk about best player in the world,
huge choke, bro. 22, right?
The fact that it's not as big of a deal that people want to put him above LeBron right now, and then
right now, I don't think no one wants to do that. Right now,
but they were. That's all they were doing all year. All I fucking heard all year was that Kawhi's better than LeBron and that he's the guy.
I know. I'm hearing.
And that he's the guy. He said he's the guy. They said he's the guy. What was that?
Post gag job. I don't think anybody's saying that anymore. I think it's honestly hurt Kawhi a lot. Kawhi was kind of invincible for a little bit there.
Bro, I know, and it was annoying because
I know you were so happy. No, you guys didn't get to see this, but when the Clippers lost, this guy was so happy.
Dude,
I was happy and so.
Bro,
long.
I just couldn't stop laughing, bro. The Clippers just wouldn't.
God, I thought you were watching a comedy special. I came in here, you're watching the fucking Clippers game,
bro. Because I just couldn't believe in the fourth quarter once the Nuggets made that last run, and Murray, and then Murray hit that fall away 3 to go up 18. I was literally had tears in my eyes, bro. Like I couldn't.
Just watching,
I was laughing
Jokic
so hard.
Just do whatever he wants is pretty funny too.
Jokic just abused the Clippers. I knew Jokic would have a great series because the Clippers don't have an answer for him, but I didn't think he'd like be able to win 4 games. I really didn't. I thought he'd win 1 to 2.
It is honestly impressive how much, like how much he can dominate a game that slow. Like when you're moving that slow.
Bro, it's just proof that basketball is just basketball. You know what I mean? Like if you understand angles and using your body, like
45, like we talked about last episode. If you understand the 45,
yeah, if you understand angles,
yeah,
like you don't need to be explosive, bro. And he's huge, but he's so slow. He takes shots that like aren't even real shots. Like no, I don't think any trainer like taught him those shots. He just like figured them out.
Dude,
he's like, all right, I'm this slow.
I saw a little bit of Dirk in some fadeaways, some one-footed
He's
fadeaways.
He's real Dirkish, bro. That twist one he does,
yeah, the twist
off the right leg,
yeah,
that is tough.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
And high release with like the most arc. He might shoot with the most arc in the league besides like Steph.
Bro, Dirk was like that too. Remember?
Yeah, Dirk shot it straight up. I mean, mathematically, if you shoot the shit higher, it has a higher chance of going in. Shout out to Coach Red. I remember told me that in 7th grade.
Really taught you that?
It really is simple math. I mean, people don't really think about it, bro. Like if it goes right, if you're shooting a flatter shot.
Kawhi's like the exact opposite of that. Kawhi throws in the line drives,
which is weird because he's so accurate. But like,
it's weird how he just bullets that thing in there.
Yeah, but Paul
George.
So Paul George. Hey, let's just talk about Paul George, man.
I always, dude. I've been giving him the benefit of the doubt all playoffs, just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I've been trying to tell you.
I know, but you just are just naturally just a little bit more negative and want to like bag on. So I'm just like giving him the benefit of the doubt, you know,
bro. As if the 2 first-round exits in OKC weren't enough evidence. I tried to tell you all year that Paul George is not who you thought he was. I told you from the beginning of the year, did I not? You could give me my credit there.
That's what I just said. I said you've been bagging on this guy
since
he broke his leg. Riley has been since Paul George broke his leg. Riley's been hating on this guy since Gordon Hayward snapped his leg. He's been out on Gordon Hayward.
No, Gordon Hayward's been stinking it up since he snapped his ankle.
Paul George too, huh?
No, Paul George was 3rd in MVP voting.
That's why I give
him
the benefit of the doubt. I tried to until now I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm glad you're all the way out on Paul George. But here's my thing.
I was giving him this playoffs to prove it.
But like he's 3rd in MVP voting last year, and then comes up short in the playoffs and says he was like
it's always like, oh, my shoulders, my
shoulder,
arms are falling
my knee.
off.
Like
okay, dude, you average 3 steals a game with no shoulders.
Had a career, had a career year like 28-7 or something, like on like crazy efficiency, and then you're just gonna stink it up first round exit.
And late in the game, like they were like they really needed like a shot to start a run. He gets
side
a
of the
wide
backboard.
Open 3, and really. Once I saw that ball go off the side of the backboard, I was out. I was like, okay, I'm done.
Bro, I just had this feeling. I didn't. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say with full confidence that the Nuggets were going to win Game 7. I really did. And my basketball fan in me wanted to see a Kawhi LeBron conference finals all year.
Dude,
that's all we
I gotta
waited
say
for.
this though. Okay, finish.
No, that's pretty much it.
That's it, dude. How many Laker fans I've seen that are happy the Clippers lost? Like you guys didn't want to beat them yourself,
bro. It's not that the Lakers are happy.
So many Laker fans are happy. That
okay, here's the thing. I'm not happy. Like, oh, the Lakers. I hate the narrative that like it's somehow easier for LeBron now when all he did was win the games in front of him. You know what I mean? Like the Clippers, it's not his fault. The Clippers fucking can't handle business.
I don't know what about the Nuggets is going to be easy for LeBron.
No, it's going to be a hard series. Yeah, people are stupid. Like the Clippers lost for a reason. Like you could say what you want about them choking and Doc's horrendous sub rotations and Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell just not wanting to show up at all for the whole series. But yeah, those are the 3 guys. Those are the 4 guys I'd blame the first before I start pinning it on Kawhi is Lou, Trez, and Doc Rivers and Paul George.
But you can't even say your best player brought it. He didn't bring it. Like, if he had a good game, then it's like you can.
In Game 7,
guys. He didn't. Yeah, but it's Game 7.
You know what's wild too? He shot 5 of 9 in the second quarter and had 12 points, and then finished the game with 14 points on 6 of 22. He shot 1 of 13 down the stretch. I mean, in a Game 7, like that's just inexcusable.
I put it on Kawhi. Most of it on Kawhi. I guess I should have expected it from Paul George.
Bro, I don't want to come here and just hate on Kawhi, But his whole ad campaign to start the year, he was kind of asking for this hate.
Yeah, I know.
Like you can't come in here on your New Balance bullshit and then have the ad say this is his city.
Yeah, like
clearly shots at LeBron. The
crown dangling from
yeah, get the fuck out of here with
car.
that. And then you're just gonna come out and shoot 6 of 22 in a game 7.
Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
He shot 6 of 22. Paul George had 10 on like. What the hell did Paul George shoot? I don't even remember. But either way, they combined for 24 points.
Yeah, and the Nuggets too. Murray and Jokic had how many?
I don't know. You know what this playoff showed me? Who the real MVP of the league is Sam Presti. That man finessed 2 teams with these shiny pieces that he knew in his head. He's like, I've seen these guys up close for 2 years. Like, y'all can have them. Just give me all your picks.
Yeah.
The Thunder are going to compete for titles for the next 10 years.
Yeah, they'll be there.
They're going to find some gems with all. You can't have that many picks and Sam Presti and just whiff on like all the picks. The Thunder always find a couple gems. They're going to figure something out. But we're not done with the Clippers.
What do you do if you're the Clippers right now?
So if you're the
What's
Clippers,
your first move?
my first move, maybe get out of LA. And I know they're going to Inglewood or whatever, but I mean, not even Inglewood. Like you got to leave. You might have to leave California, honestly.
Where are they going?
Like, go to Nevada. You know, somewhere like just anywhere else. Go back to San Diego if you're gonna stay in California. Someone suggested
the IE.
Yeah, so my Jordan. Shout out to Jordan, bro. He suggested the IE Clippers, and no, dude, no, we don't want them. We don't want the IE Clippers. If they're gonna go to the IE, send them to Hemet. Oh, because they're a shithole franchise and they belong to be in a shithole.
This is just him speaking.
I'm
down for a 20-minute drive to a game. I'm sick of going to Staples Center for a game. Honestly, I'm down for that. Come to Hemet.
Bro, nothing is funnier than the fact that the Clippers...
The Menifee Clippers. I'm down for that.
I mean, no one wants to talk about, like, Doc Rivers up 3-1 in the second round, 5 years apart. Both years was a championship favorite. This year more than ever. I mean, people were calling them the 96 Bulls before they even stepped on the floor. They said, oh, the L.A. Bulls, like Kawhi was Jordan, Pippen was Paul George. Paul George is just like, he's just a glorified Jeremy Lamb, honestly. With a little more wiggle. Like, he's just terrible,
Jeremy
bro.
Lamb doesn't play defense.
Paul George just, I mean, he's not, obviously, bro, he's way better at basketball than me. He has way more money than I'll ever have. Probably has a way bigger dick than me. All good, bro. All good, Paul George. But he's going to take this criticism right now. Because I hate seeing a guy who wants all the praise of being that guy, and then when it all goes to shit, he wants to be like, bro, we weren't even supposed to win a chip this year. Dude, if I'm a Clipper fan, I'm heated. I'm not even a Clipper fan, and that shit pissed me off.
Over under 2 weeks before Paul George says he's going to getting surgery of some sort.
Yeah, he's going to get his fucking vagina drained.
Yeah, so first move, get out of LA. Second move, what? It sounds like you're getting rid of Paul George. Second.
Okay, no. If I'm legitimately in the Clippers front office, I don't even think it's a roster thing, bro. The roster,
no,
like,
I don't think the roster. I mean, is winning.
Okay, but like, what do you have to flip because they were up double digits both games? Like, it's a mentality thing, bro. Like, they have all the talent in the world.
Dude, there are a bunch of guys who think like Kawhi was calling Doc out. He said the guys need to know where they should be in crunch time. They don't even know. They don't know that.
No, Doc's terrible at like telling guys how it is. That's why he blows leads, bro. Like he always wants to like stroke guys' egos on his rotations. But that's why I'm saying he's an overrated coach. Like he's a great guy. I love Doc Rivers, the guy. Like when I see him talk, I'm like, man, he's a well-spoken guy. Like,
so so you're getting rid of Doc and Paul George? I look to trade Paul George.
Maybe I put Doc and Paul George in a trade package.
Bro, Doc's been traded before.
I know, yes. Because he didn't want to rebuild in Boston. Yes, and Boston's been to 3 of the last 4 conference finals.
Maybe like Doc to Philly. Get rid of Brett Brown, Doc to Philly.
That could work. I don't know. I don't really care where Doc goes. I just know he can't coach the Clippers.
Yeah, I really don't like Kawhi and Paul George either as a tandem anymore. I'm off it.
Dude, thank God, bro. It's so funny how it just took one like stretch of time. Because even during like the quarantine, but everyone was like, "Oh, the second this comes back, the Clippers about to run through." And Paul George even said on his Instagram live, bro. Let me pull it up, bro. I just want to show the people.
Show them what,
bro. This shit was so funny. I had to retweet it. Paul George had the audacity, bro, on his Instagram live during quarantine to say this. Listen to this.
Morris, Jokic.
He's talking to Dennis Schroeder about like all the moves they made at the deadline because they got Joakim Noah.
Oh, he can't be excited?
No. But listen to what he says. This is crucial. Listen to what he says at the end of this clip.
You got Noah? Yeah, we got Jokic. For real.
Bro, they're acting like Joakim Noah in 2020 is like worth anything. Like I don't know
he
why.
hasn't said anything yet.
Listen to Paul George.
Oh my God. We got Jokic too. We was stacked. That's why we ready. Like we waiting. We like, ooh, I hope this shit come back. Ooh.
No, you don't.
Oh my God.
You didn't.
He said, I'm only getting healthier over here, but he's going to drain his shoulder in 2 weeks. And then what are we going to do?
That don't count, though. I mean like a surgery. That's just a little procedure, getting drained. People do that in the off-season. Knees, shoulders.
But he does it every offseason.
That's not
When
an
he
excuse.
comes up short in the
Surgery, though, if he's like, I'm going to get the surgery
All right, bro.
on my vaginal cavity.
Yeah, Paul George needs to fix his vaginal crease. Listen, dude, Paul George hasn't been to a conference final since 2014.
On the Pacers.
And
that was the last time you really respected him.
And that was the last time I really I mean, dude, I've respected him, and I respected his grind
as soon as
to
he
come
broke
back.
his leg, you said
No.
you said he doesn't drink enough milk. You said all this,
I didn't.
dude. This dude was
Whoa, when did I
you
say
blamed it
that?
on Paul George.
No,
bro.
I
You
did
said
not.
He's
I didn't.
just too soft.
Okay,
He
bro,
doesn't want to play.
That's fake news, bro. I never once blamed Paul George for snapping his leg, bro. That was a freak injury. That was terrible that happened.
I'm glad you feel that way. Me too.
But like mentally, this man is just not the guy.
Yeah, mentally weak. He's mentally paralyzed, as I would put it.
Which is crazy, and it's only going to get worse from here because every year he keeps coming up short. It just gets worse, and he feels it more.
Yeah.
His numbers went up a little bit this playoffs once he turned his Instagram comments off.
Really?
There was like a Paul George post turning off his Instagram comments, and all his numbers were up. But in big games, bro,
Dude,
you can't
gotta
trust
be
that
pretty
guy.
mentally weak to go like and just read all your comments when you know they're gonna be bad. You know they're gonna be bad.
I feel really
Don't
bad
go read 'em.
for the mental health of NBA players that they got to deal with, like people like us on a podcast. Like, not that they ever watch
Dude,
this.
it's so easy not
But
to
you know what I
listen
mean?
or read, though.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You ever see LeBron's comments? That guy is mentally tough. I would for sure reply to a few of them.
Dude, that's,
People are always calling
dude,
him
that
La
fucks with your
China.
head.
Yeah, no, it does.
Don't let that shit in.
Yeah, I'd for sure. Notifications off for sure.
Yeah, especially when there's like thousands of.
I wouldn't even run my own social media. I would just have a guy do it for me and just post my stuff and leave. Like, yeah, there's no way. But that's what I'm saying. That's what it comes with making $30 million a year to play basketball.
Yeah.
You have to listen to that shit.
Yeah, man, I'm so sorry.
Like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like that some people are saying that you couldn't make points in crunch time. Like really think about what it is. Like at the end of the day, like Paul George is winning. He's gonna have a great life, but on the court, man, we're just talking about strictly on the court. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a good hang.
Yeah. He's Paul George off the court. He's George Paul on the court.
Yeah, he's fucking way off P, pandemic P. Yeah, he
Pussy
took
P.
the most slander during this bubble for sure.
Okay,
Rightfully so.
Let's get into the Heat. I want to talk about the Heat.
You want to talk about the Heat? My boy
Yeah.
Jimmy B?
The Heat are going to the finals.
You know, bro.
Not really a bold take now. They're up 2-0, but
Yeah, they are up 2-0.
I said this 2 games ago.
I definitely agree with that take that they're going to the finals. I still wouldn't count the Celtics all the way out. I did see that report that there was some
Yeah.
a heated exchange after game 2.
That could be good, though. They're down 2-0.
But that's what you need. You need, and anyone who's played, bro, like, you know how it is. Like,
Yeah, all these media people who are making a huge deal of it are such
The-
bitches.
yeah, bro, the
dude.
media
It happens.
dorks-
Obviously, when you're down 2-0, you're pretty mad. You're going to go into
Yeah.
the locker room pissed off that you blew another game.
when I see a guy like Zach Lowe or Mark Stein, who I know can't make a left-handed layup, and they come out here and they say stuff like, oh, guys, we're chippy, or yelling at each other during a timeout. Like, bro, that's...
Have you ever been up 15 at half and blew the lead and lost? You're going to
Yeah.
be so mad.
That's
You're gonna be so
yeah, to
mad.
go down 0-2
And
in
it's
the conference finals.
Yeah.
That's just competition, bro, and that's what playing in a team sport is. And like guys who don't understand. I remember last year, just to not to get too off track, but Kuzma, there was one defensive rotation where he shoved LeBron to go
Yeah,
close
they're
out.
like, oh, did he push him?
But dude, that's literally how you play defense. Like, you just grab guys,
hell over there.
get over there. Like, it's not personal. And same with like Marcus
You
Smart
really
yelling at his
these media
teammates.
guys really expose themselves when they break these stories.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a soft ass
Yeah,
bitch.
Oh, a team lost 2 games in a row,
And they're yelling at each other.
They're yelling at each other.
You think there's gonna be problems this offseason? Who
No.
they trading first?
Of course they're gonna yell. That
Who's
doesn't-
going first, Marcus Smart or Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, bro. It doesn't mean they're imploding, bro. But like, dudes
It's
yell.
so annoying.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro. Especially at the highest level of sport. Like, you would think the media guys like would learn by now, but they're just dorks, bro.
There's a bunch of dorks reaching for clicks.
Yeah, I mean, we're dorks for doing a basketball podcast too, but like,
we
a
know what
different way.
that is.
We know what that is for sure. Yeah, so I don't like when I see that shit. That was just a sidebar, but the Heat.
They're still dorks.
Do you think the Heat? I mean, now, like, legitimately, do you think they could beat the Lakers in a series?
Dude, I can't believe you're just gonna disrespect these Nuggets like that. They've come back from 3-1 twice
Here's my thing.
in one playoff.
If the
series.
Lakers get up 3-1, I'm going to start sweating. But also, LeBron's close. Here's the difference between LeBron and every other guy in the league and why the gap is so big. Like, you could say other guys have way better skills of different stuff than LeBron, which is true.
more moves, you know,
More moves. Yeah, LeBron doesn't really
better
have moves.
crossover.
It's wild that LeBron averages like 25 and 10 with no moves. Like,
He's
that's
got like
crazy.
the 27th best crossover in the NBA at best.
Yeah. LeBron has no wiggle, bro. I don't understand how
Just
he does
a
what
brick
he does.
shit house coming at you, and he's gonna run you over, maybe jump over you still, surprise a few people.
Yeah, maybe he'll hit a couple jumpers, like. But
I feel like in a clinching game, he always has a couple huge dunks early.
yeah,
Like if they're up 3-1, he'll do that.
no, but LeBron's like LeBron has won his last like 15 of his last 16 closeout games. First of all, he's really good in closeouts and he's really good facing elimination, which is why I don't get the like not clutch narrative, because like those are the 2 biggest factors of games. Like, and Kawhi literally lost 3 straight closeout games in a row. Like, let's talk about that. You know what I mean? But anyways, I don't know if the Nuggets really can. I mean, if the Lakers go up 3-1, I trust LeBron to close them out.
Jamal Murray's gonna get his.
No facts. Jamal's been playing super
Now,
well.
Like AD's gonna be on Jokic, yeah.
I mean, you got AD, JaVale, and Dwight. I just feel like you have a lot of bodies to throw at Jokic. And
Don't put JaVale and Dwight on the perimeter out. They can't guard Jokic, man.
No, but Jokic has struggled against the Lakers all year. Like in the 3 games that the Lakers had their full squad, they won all 3, and Jokic didn't play that well because they just have bodies for him. You know what I mean? And like it's. But do you think? All right, let's just say on the off chance somehow the Nuggets like are in the finals, which like they won't be, but let's just say, do you really think they can beat the Heat?
No, the Heat are winning it all. I think the Heat are. The Heat give the Lakers would give the Lakers fits.
The Heat might go up 2-0 on the Lakers, honestly, and the Lakers are going to have to dig in. I really like the Heat people don't understand. Like the Heat don't go away, man. They haven't played. They've been outplayed this whole series against the Celtics, and they're up 2-0.
Yeah, they're down 15.5.
The Celtics have played better than them both games for longer stretches.
That's why they're yelling at each other.
Yeah,
Whoever-
that's frustrating
Mark
to
Stein.
play better than a team and then lose twice.
Yeah, and like the Celtics should they should beat them. Like I feel like they could beat them.
I feel like the Heat are just deeper though.
Yeah, the Heat are deeper, but like the
Heat-
Celtics, I think expect to come in and beat them. That's also why they're yelling at each other.
The Heat just got more big shot makers because like Kemba and Wanamaker are just too inconsistent.
They just have a lot of young guys. The Celtics think like, okay, we've been in this spot. This team's hasn't.
The Celtics
we should beat them.
The Celtics are hilarious because they've been casually like sniffing the finals all
Yeah,
decade
dude.
and haven't been there
Yeah.
for like 10 years, pretty much. They've been. I mean,
Especially
they're
like the past like 5.
yeah, the past 5 they've been right there. I mean, they were possessions away in 2018, Tatum's rookie year, and then they lost to LeBron and J.R. Smith. But I think Heat in 4.
Against the Celtics. You think they sweep Boston?
I think if they go up 3-0, they sweep them.
Wow.
Bro, there's just a psychological mind fuck I feel like to being down 0-3 that is insurmountable. 3-1, I think is a lot easier to come. It's not easy, but it's a lot easier than people think to come back from 3-1. But 3-0, like, damn, bro. I mean, this is an uphill battle. You got to win 4 straight.
I think the Celtics win next game, and then the Heat win 2.
I can
think
see
it's
it.
5.
Heat in 5. Yeah, no. I mean, if I was betting,
At first, I thought the series would go 7 before it started, but I don't see that happening. No, I really don't.
I don't know. I don't want to be too prisoner of the moment guy because remember the Bucks lost 4 straight to the Raptors last year. Like anything's possible. So,
dude, I mean, the Bucks are really happy the Clippers blew their lead because everyone's was talking about the Bucks. No one's talking about the Bucks now.
Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah. Oh, man, we're gonna get into the Bucks in a little bit,
Bucks
but I don't want to stop
almost
talking
got
about
swept.
the Heat.
Bucks almost got swept.
They basically did get swept. But the Heat, bro, I don't know. They're literally 10-1. Like that's like only some shit that like the like 2017 Warriors. 2017 Warriors were 12-0. I think.
They just swept.
Were they 12-0 when they went to the finals,
I
or
think they might have
12?
lost one.
No, I think they were 12-0, and the Cavs that year were 12-1.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Was
in
it?
2017, I'm pretty sure. Someone could fact check that, but I think if they go to the finals, that they'll give whoever they play like 6 to 7 games.
Yeah, the Heat aren't going to be an easy out. They're not a 4 or 5 game out, even if they were to lose.
They might be the best 5 seed of all time.
Yeah, yeah, they're really good.
Now, no bubble.
and they're also playing their best at the right time too.
Yeah, they're for sure the most locked in of any team in the bubble, and you can just see it on their face every game. And they never are out. Like, they never get discouraged. They just keep fucking digging in.
Like, we still got Jimmy.
And they have so many shot makers. Like, it's kind of... Jay Crowder's been shooting better than I've ever seen him shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler Herro... I mean, he's got some of the biggest balls I've ever seen from a rookie.
Nuts on him.
A white American rookie.
Yeah.
Drafted...
Yeah,
what
he's
is
from
he,
here.
13th?
He's from
or
over here.
From Wisconsin.
Yeah. Gotta love that.
Yeah, dude. Tyler Herro is slowly becoming one of my favorite players to watch. Him and Bam. Bam is just so good.
Bam's probably my favorite, like, young, big.
Yeah, Bam's destined for the Hall of Fame, bro. He just does everything you need, bro.
That block was crazy.
He's a great passer. Could catch a lot. The only thing he needs to add now is like a 15-footer. Because there's sometimes he's at the elbow and dudes kind of sag off, and I'm like, Bam, you got to be able to knock that down. Yeah, no, for sure.
Magic had his best tweet. Finally had a good tweet, mate. I think Magic Johnson finally composed a good tweet when he wrote, "Best defensive play in playoff history."
Yeah. See, and then I had to
It's a hot take, but like Magic never has hot takes. He always points out the obvious.
It's not even a hot take because it is. I think
be.
I think it's a
To go up 2-0.
It's a crazy. It's not a crazier block than LeBron's. In the sense of, but like the only reason LeBron's is I put it his 2016 one, yeah, is because it was in the finals and like a minute left, Game 7. Whereas Bam's, as crazy as it was still like Game 1 of the conference finals.
Yeah,
but that was one of the wildest blocks. It was like 1A, 1B.
Yeah, that's right after that one. That block was crazy
because that shit wasn't a chase down, bro. Like he was risking getting posted.
His hand was getting
and he
smashed into the hoop, like,
and he blocked it with the left and
somehow
avoided touching him at all.
Yeah, that was
like
insane.
no foul, no body contact.
Also,
Yeah.
I mean, if Tatum got that dunk, that would have been the wildest way to win a playoff game.
Oh my god, and one poster,
Just bang all over Bam to win the game.
That's pretty great. Tatum has
Huge momentum shift to start the series off like that. The Celtics would be up 1-0 going off of that.
Yeah, no, Tatum's got some big balls for trying to dunk that.
Yeah.
His shot selection down the stretch is very iffy. I think that's why the Celtics are going to lose this series, honestly.
Kemba has to be better for the Celtics to have any chance.
And he finally had a good game in
but
Game
Goran
2.
just plays better.
Yeah, Dragic's been balling.
Dragic is good.
I love Dragic.
He's getting a lot of respect.
He's about to get a bag this offseason.
He low-key gets a bag.
Yeah, no.
He makes like 19 mil, I think.
He's pretty well paid, I'm pretty sure. But
he's always kind of been well paid.
Yeah,
he never gets like a max, but he gets paid. He's got a good age.
Yeah, it's weird that he's been on so many teams because he's like so solid. He's always so solid.
Played on the Suns.
The Heat. Is it just Sun? Nah, he was on a couple teams.
Sure, I know he on some other.
I
felt like
he was. No, he wasn't on the Lakers.
Steve Blake. Sorry.
Dude.
He wasn't on the Lakers.
Dragic?
Oh man, I feel like he's been around.
No, I think you're thinking of Zoran. That's his brother.
Okay.
But I don't think Zoran was on the Lakers either. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I thought the Heat were like a piece away. I didn't know what that piece was, but it turns out they're not. They're here. They're really here. And
but when you were thinking that, you never thought Bam would be this good.
Yeah, I was high on Bam. I had heard good things going into the year, like that he was going to have a big year, but I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't know.
I don't think nobody really expected this, though.
But the Heat, honestly, they're getting a little bit too much credit as a 5 seed because realistically, bro, they were
you just said they're the best 5 seed ever.
No. I'm saying like, yeah, they're the best 5 seed ever because they shouldn't be a 5 seed because they were hovering around 2 to 3 most of the year. but they just slipped down. The East was actually really close in the middle, the pack, and they just happened to get 5. But we know damn well they're like a top 3 team in the East. I just am tired of these ESPN expert panels I keep seeing where dudes put the percent chance to win the title, and every single one of those teams is like out.
Yeah, I hate that shit too.
The Lakers were
analytics
7th at the beginning of the year. Who the fuck made that? Who said, yeah, dude, the Lakers are gonna they have the 7th best chance to win the title?
Yeah, an idiot. Clearly an idiot. But
Yeah.
what were the Heat? Probably like 12th. 15th. They're in the middle. They're between 10
I
and
don't
20.
remember. I
Probably.
didn't see the Heat even on the list. I don't think.
I mean,
That's
the Heat
other-
have the blueprint. They're going to beat the Celtics because they have the blueprint. They're just going to hunt Kemba and all these ball screens, make Kemba just play.
Dude, their
like,
matchup zone changed the whole game.
Yeah. The Celtics also have no idea what to do against the
Celtics. How are you? This is what I'm saying, bro. How are you at the highest level of
Let's
basketball
put Jason Tatum at the high post.
and just pick them apart? Like, just shoot. The high post is wide open, bro. It's just like basic like zone offense 101, and the Celtics can't seem. I mean, Brad Stevens. What are you telling them during timeouts against the
You
zone?
can't be telling them to dribble through the zone.
And
right?
they're just blindly swinging the ball. Like, that's why Jimmy got that steal late last game. Like, Kemba just reversed the ball, like, right into his hands. And you're just like, bro, I don't understand. I get you don't see a lot of zone in the NBA, but how do you just forget your whole basketball fundamentals of what to do against the zone? Like,
Yeah, I would expect like Brad Stevens' team too to be like a little bit prepared.
yeah, and, like, I think they will be more into Game 3. I'm sure they're going to watch a lot of film on the zone possessions. I really didn't. I mean, there was just so many gaps. It's weird that it worked so well. They're almost like baiting them.
But they're over preparing for it, and the Heat aren't going to run the zone at all.
Nah, that's going to be the mind fuck. And Spoelstra's casually out coaching Brad Stevens.
Spoelstra's so good.
Spoelstra's great, dude. He always looks amped and
How long
ready
has
to
he?
go.
Has he been at like
I think he's the second longest tenured coach
longest
behind
tenured
Pop.
coach? Yeah, he's been there for a long time.
It's like Pop, him, and Carlisle, I think, are the top 3 for one franchise.
Yeah, I
And
feel
then maybe
Spoelstra-
like Terry Stotts.
his job's always safe. His job's never been like under.
Yeah, because he gets the most out of all of his rosters,
Yeah,
which is what the Heat have just been doing casually since LeBron left.
yeah, he's a really good defensive coach too.
But that's crazy. Pat Riley is a real one. He's really going to be back in the finals, and he might, dude. Honestly, they could beat the Lakers.
Dude, I don't think the Heat could beat anybody. Honestly,
Yeah, the Heat don't give 2 shits about who's in front of them. They're gonna go. They're just gonna go play dumb hard, and they're gonna make shots. And at the end of the game, they're gonna give the ball to Jimmy, and he's most likely gonna do the right thing, whether that be pass, score.
but he's not going to back down.
He's not gonna back down, bro. And like that's just man.
That's all you can ask for.
If Jimmy, dude, that would make me really happy if Jimmy got a Finals MVP over LeBron and AD. Like that would be pretty wild. Because I love Jimmy. Like as much as I love LeBron, like that'd be cool to see.
Yeah, it would be sick to see a guy like Jimmy get that. He deserves it.
Yeah, and then we got to have a real conversation about how pointless the MVP is now, because
Dude, I tried telling you. Why are you guys surprised?
no, I know, but I'm just saying the last 5 of all the MVPs the last 5 years, not one of them made the conference finals this year. The conference finals.
Yeah, I mean the MVP award in the NBA is kind of it's stupid because it's a regular season award too. That's
But
one.
the only thing about Giannis's trajectory, I will give him this, is it is the same as LeBron's because his first MVP year, he loses in the conference finals, which is what LeBron did. But that was the year after LeBron went to his first finals. So LeBron had already been to a finals in 2007,
Yeah.
whereas Giannis has never been to a finals. And then LeBron's second year, which is his last year in Cleveland, he got the back-to-back. He lost in the second round to the Celtics. And Giannis just lost in the second round. So it is pretty similar. I see the case, bro. I'm not like gonna ignore it. Giannis did have a hell of a year, but he just isn't a playoff player. Like you can't.
No, it's a regular season award though.
Yeah, no, it is. It is, and
Do
we
you think
got
it should be changed?
Nah, because then it would
Why?
just.
No one who doesn't make the playoffs is going to get it anyways. Like no one not making the playoffs is going to get MVP anyway. So why does that matter? I'll eliminate all those teams.
Well, I think the only
All
problem.
the awards I think should be.
The only problem if you include the playoffs is you're just gonna have a way too large of a. You might have like your pool's gonna be all fucked up because you're gonna have your James Harden guys and who are like up there obviously every year regular season.
But then he won't get it done. He won't.
Then
get
they
the
fizzle
MVP.
out in the second round, and then it's like now it's between
Exactly.
who like
whoever's in.
like so it's got to be if you got to make the finals
I
to
guess
win MVP.
no. I guess they maybe should call. Maybe they should. The MVP should be be announced or voted, but maybe before the finals start, because then it'll just be the finals MVP and the MVP are kind of going to be the same thing.
Yeah, my thing is
Maybe.
if you can win MVP, you should be able to win your conference.
Yeah, I mean, just these awards, if they don't take in playoffs, they should account the whole season and the playoffs, because the people who don't make the playoffs, they shouldn't be getting these awards. If you're not making the playoffs, you shouldn't be getting these awards anyways.
Yeah, they're all narrative based, and it's kind of annoying. Like Ramona Shelburne, literally, she needs to lose her vote for this. I don't even like Ramona Shelburne as an analyst. Like,
What'd she do?
I think she gives terrible
Come on,
takes.
Ramona, what'd she do?
She's no Doris Burke, let me tell you. Doris, you're the
She
goat.
ain't no DB.
Yeah, I love you, DB. But
She ain't no Rachel Nichols.
yeah, she's not Rachel. Rachel's monologues on the jump are honestly way too long. I don't know who the producers
Dude,
are.
they
but
tell her to do that.
I know, but she'll.
It's not like, hey, guys,
Bro.
I'm gonna talk.
Bro, I'll watch a
This-
clip of the jump, and she
7
talks.
minutes.
She just talks for like 4.5 minutes on just like, and maybe
Dude, but she loves
this
her.
year.
She just loves what she does.
Yeah, no, I love
She's
Rachel
always
Nichols.
in a good mood. She's just I like
True
Rachel Nichols a
professional.
lot.
Yeah, no, Rachel Nichols is awesome, and so is Doris Burke. But Ramona Shelburne's on some bullshit because she literally
She's
looked
always
at
on the Celtics.
she literally looked at the camera. Her and that Jackie McMillan pissed me off.
Man, you're really gonna piss off WNBA Twitter here.
No. If I just had to go like female power rankings of like takes, I would put Doris and come on, who was the second one?
Oh, you're Rachel Nichols.
Yeah, Doris and Rachel
I thought you
Nichols.
were thinking of somebody else.
No,
Like maybe a Fox.
I would put Doris and Rachel Nichols. Oh, Joy Taylor's up there too. Joy Taylor actually
Yeah,
gives
Joy
really
Taylor's
good takes.
good.
She knows the game. I'd put those three well above Ramona and Jackie McMillan. But Ramona literally said she votes. First of all, why she has a vote, I don't know. But she said she votes based on a narrative every year.
Oh my god.
She said that on national TV. Like, if you're doing that, you should definitely keep that to yourself.
Because you can make any narrative you want.
Yeah, like, what is the narrative? Like, what one suits you better?
Yeah, which one do you like more?
Because Giannis is just cool, like, back-to-back. He's only 25. That's awesome.
Best record in the league.
Best record in the league. But then it's like, LeBron's is cool, too, if you're like, damn, you're 17. He was down and out last year. He was hurt. Now he has the number 1 seed in the West. I don't know. It's just weird. They always say it's like, every year the criteria changes to avoid giving it to someone who should actually get it. Like, James Harden's been screwed over a couple times.
Most valuable, like LeBron should have gotten it if that's the award, because without him the Lakers aren't shit. And
Yeah.
without Giannis, the Bucks gotta win.
If it's truly based,
Their one win.
yeah, if it's truly based on value, LeBron would have the last 7. But like, that's just
It's just
not
a
the
bullshit
award.
award. I haven't been looking. I'm never looking forward to who wins the MVP anymore.
Same.
Kinda know,
But I
kinda
feel
knew
like this
this.
decade ruined it the most. I feel like before maybe it wasn't as much like that, but I guess it's always kind of been like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Michael Jordan doesn't have more. The fact Kobe only has 1, although there really is only an argument for Kobe to have 2, and I'll debate Kobe guys on that. But he should definitely have at least 2, Kobe.
Yeah, if Steve Nash is gonna
Yeah.
have to.
But Steve Nash got an MVP averaging like 15 and 10. Like, I'm pretty sure it was 50, 40, 90 also, and they had like 60 wins, but like, come on, bro, 15 and 10. Like, what kind of MVP
Yeah.
could you picture today?
That's a
averaging
purely
15 and
narrative.
10?
'Cause that's not numbers at all.
Nah.
But
I
they
mean,
did have the best record.
yeah, and he was the catalyst
He
to
ran
like
that shit. He was kind of the
system.
coach too. He could have got coach of the year.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Steve Nash
yeah.
always could have got coach of the year.
Yeah.
Dude,
Guy knows the game.
let's talk about Steve Nash being a coach.
Yeah, do you think that's white privilege?
No, it's player privilege. I think it's player privilege.
I think so too, bro.
Because there's black players, former players who have stepped straight into, like, they didn't have to pay their dues. Doc Rivers.
Yeah. No, facts.
Doc Rivers,
uh,
Derek Fisher.
Yeah, the
Like-
only difference, I think, what people were talking about is that those coaches were walking into rebuilds, whereas
Dude,
Steve
then
Nash
you're
got,
just like
You're
nitpicking. At that
nitpicking
point,
for
you're
sure.
nitpicking.
Yeah.
I like white privilege is 100% a thing, and I just don't like that you're using people are making this into that, because then it just kind of
yeah, and I do fully agree.
like real white.
I
Privilege.
do fully agree that black coaches, like, they do have a harder time getting certain like jobs, and that for some reason, like, they're very qualified black coaches who don't get picked for certain positions. But I mean, here you got a 2-time MVP guy thinks the game, and then
it's always point guards. Point guards step right into head
point
coaching
guards
roles.
always step right into him. Jason Kidd. I mean, the list goes on. But Steve Nash also has great relationships with Kevin Durant. You know,
Yeah, and Kyrie Irving.
Well, from what I heard, he said he hasn't really talked to Kyrie in a while, or they don't. Like,
I thought he was cool. I thought they were cool.
I mean, they're cool. Like he said they just haven't really worked together in like a long time. But like,
yeah, he's good. He's gonna be good with like player relationships.
That's all being a head coach is.
Yeah, that's at least half the job in the NBA. And
Yeah.
when he was on the Suns, like we were talking about, like he was running that shit. He was a lot of the
high
coach.
IQ,
He was at
dude.
least half the coach.
Dudes respect him. I think it'll be fine. I just think it could also go completely south.
Yeah, because it's KD and Kyrie.
Yeah, who are just
that
like
it could go bad with anybody. Honestly.
you got two of the most emotional guys in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well throw Paul George in the mix, honestly. You know,
Yeah.
if you're gonna just talk about divas, NBA divas, top 5. Who you got?
Top 5 NBA divas.
I mean,
Define
definitely
diva.
Paul
Is
George.
it like diva or just like?
Just fucking like when you see a guy talking, you're like, dude, just shut up. Like, what do you? I would say number 1 first and foremost, and there's a huge gap between him and everyone else. Would be Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George is.
Yeah, Paul George is just man.
I mean, LeBron's kind of a diva, man.
But LeBron's a diva. But at the end of the day,
He's
this
good.
man,
He's
this man's
still a
about to be
diva.
in his 10th finals.
Still a diva.
10 of 17 years, he has been in the finals. I mean, come on, bro.
He's a diva.
Come on.
He's good. He's just a diva.
And then I think he's lost in the conference finals like twice.
The divas are usually good. Like, no one cares if you're a diva and you suck. You're just like.
If you're a diva
You're probably
and you
not on a
suck,
team. If
you're probably
if
a free
diva,
agent.
if you're a diva and you suck, you're probably not on a team.
Yeah, you're only allowed to be as difficult as your numbers.
I'd say Russell Westbrook's pretty diva-ish.
Yeah, like when he fought with Rondo's brother.
Dude, yeah.
God
he's on.
damn.
Dude, did you see that like clip of him on the bench, like when he saw something across the court?
No.
Dude, the look in his eyes, like he's just watching the game, and then he sees something and he gets mad, and the look in his eyes, it's like he was just gonna go fuck somebody up.
Bro, me and Will were talking about this yesterday too.
He's
like
so mad.
Russell Westbrook
He's an
is
angry guy.
I don't know how you play that long at the highest level of basketball and are like an all-star and an MVP and you have like the IQ of like a middle schooler. Like the basketball IQ. I don't know how he is as a person. Like I'm not calling him a dumb person, but like his ability to control a game or like just makes like Russell Westbrook,
himself.
he's never made like a savvy veteran move in his life. I've never been like, that's Russ is thinking the game right there. You know what I mean? Like Russ, you know how Chris Paul just manipulates defenses? Like I've never seen Russell Westbrook do some shit other than be more athletic than someone.
Yeah, and stronger
And just faster. He's just like, he just doesn't get it, man.
He doesn't.
I don't know how you don't get it.
He doesn't get it.
Like, I don't know what, and then like,
It's the best way to put it. He just doesn't get it.
like, what does he do during film? Like, does he even pay attention? Like, I don't,
Yeah.
does he listen? Like, is he watching film? I mean, year after year, this guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
he's
think,
for sure in the top 5 divas.
bro, yeah, you're waiting for him to like put it together and you're just like, dude, he just isn't. This is what he is. He's 31. He's not getting any younger. I mean, I'll give him credit. He takes great care of his body. You know, he's always in shape. Like, but I mean, his just ability to think the game is just all time low. He's the worst best player.
Yeah, he's low for like the talent that he has. Apparently, like he is like basketball IQ is the lowest. I guess like that's what I'd say for his talent. Where he is, like nobody else's IQ is like down here.
Bro, on paper, he had a career year. He averaged 27.
People would argue us right
7
now
and
and say
7.
he's not a dumb basketball player.
Nah, anyone who doesn't think he's a dumb basketball player, and it's not like he's a dumb guy. We're literally just talking about on the court. It's probably his friend or like a
just
family
like a
member.
Crazy fan.
Remember we met his parents before?
Yeah, we should tell a story.
Yeah.
We
met
ate dinner
Russell-
not with them.
Not with them.
We ate dinner like we're at the table next to them at dinner.
Yeah,
His
we were
parents.
playing a tournament somewhere in LA.
Yeah.
And Russell West was obviously from LA, and we were at a Red Robin at like 8:00 on like a Sunday.
And I had an OKC Thunder hat on.
Did you have a Thunder hat on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then the dude saw the Thunder hat.
The
There
dude was
a-
his dad.
There was an older couple next to us in the booth. It was like one of those like we're at a table in a booth and then they're at a table in a booth. So we're kind of like in the same booth, but like not really. And then the guy leaned over and asked if we obviously played. He saw we played.
Yeah.
We were in our uniforms.
And then he said, "So you like the Thunder?" He's like, "Said who's your favorite player?" And at the time, KD. I was like KD, and he's like, "But do you like Russell Westbrook?" And
Yeah.
we're like, that's kind of a weird question. We're like, yeah, he's really good. And he's like, yeah, that's my son. Like, thank God we didn't say this to him.
Oh man, thank God I wasn't like.
Thank God we were like, fuck that guy.
I'd have been like, oh man, if Russ would just leave, KD.
Yeah, if they
could
just
win a
get rid of
title.
Russ, they're gonna win. If they just get rid of Russ, the Thunder are on their way.
To his father.
Thank
Oh,
God.
That's
I
gotta
didn't say
be
that
hard
'cause-
though.
And then he gave me like this wristband.
Yeah, he gave you the
Not?
why not band. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, cool guy, good folks. You
Yeah,
know,
they're really nice people.
but
I mean, your son just needs to chill out.
yeah, dude. Just I mean, yeah. I don't know, man. Russell
Imagine
Westbrook's
like raising Russ. Like, Russell, calm down.
dude. No, but I feel like he's really calm off the court.
Yeah, I mean, just playing like.
Yeah, it's literally only just on the court. You just can't control that guy.
Yeah, he seems pretty chill off the court.
Yeah, he's like a good dude, like a good father.
Dude,
like,
and did you also see, because him and LeBron are cool,
yeah.
like when Russell's like chopping or chirping at Rondo's brother and saying it, like LeBron was just avoiding the whole thing.
Oh, he
LeBron
was?
just not saying nothing.
Oh man,
He's at
yeah.
the free throw line just ignoring it. He's like, I'm staying out of this.
Bro, that's actually hilarious that Russell Westbrook is like that prideful. I mean, dude, he's gonna get picked down and chirped at by fans the most because he always is like
the
chirping
easiest
back.
guy, like if you're a fan, you're gonna go after that guy.
Yeah, dude, and like
Also-
obviously, if the dude in Utah said the N word, then or
Yeah.
whatever he said,
You got
he
every
said,
right to
you got
go
every
after
right
that
to
guy.
go off on that guy.
But like in an empty gym,
Yeah,
to
in an
find
empty
like
gym.
one of the 13 fans and to
Dude,
have a problem with it.
you're down like a dub in a closeout game too. There's like
Yeah.
there's like 4 minutes left. Like the
Yeah,
game's
you're
over.
talking to the wrong Rondo. That's all we got.
Yeah, that guy's a Rondo too, huh?
That's so funny that Rondo's brother's getting Russell's head.
Yeah, dude, that's actually hilarious. That's like every a lot of NBA point guards have like a brother that's always at the game.
Russell Westbrook's brother. Oh no, it's not Russell Westbrook.
Dame's
Katie's
brother's always there. Russell Westbrook's brother's always
Is
there.
it his brother? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that is his
And
brother.
they're all very overweight.
Yeah, that is his brother. That's not Katie's brother.
Yeah.
It's Russell's brother. He's the big dude.
Yeah, bro. I want to see a one-on-one game between like all the NBA point guards' brothers.
Yeah, they probably all try to sauce so hard because their brothers do.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I got it too. No, you don't.
Go sit
That'd just be
down.
wild though. That like they're not in like Damian Lillard's brother. Like I mean, I'm not gonna like body shame people, but he's like very overweight. Like, and I'm like, that's just weird. Your brother is a professional athlete and like really locked in, super
Yeah,
wealthy,
like you don't want to.
and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna just eat.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to work
You
out.
put in the work, Dan. I'm gonna watch. You go to the gym, buddy.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine seeing like my sibling work that hard and not like have it rub off on me a little bit.
Yeah, it is weird if you were like, if we did have one fat sibling.
Yeah, like imagine if like you were in the league and I was just super fat.
Yeah, man, I'd almost feel like I'd like get on you about it.
Yeah, you would press
Like,
me,
dude,
right?
come on.
Yeah, you would have to press me about my health. Like I don't know, because like an NBA point guard too, like they got to work the absolute hardest to be in shape.
Yeah.
Like they're in the best shape like in the world, honestly. Besides like maybe soccer players,
Yeah, and swimmers and
swimmers. Yeah, you know who's not in shape is football players.
yeah, we were talking about that the other day. When was this? How did this come up?
Football. I think we were watching football.
These are all Riley's words. Go on, What were
Dude,
you
it's just
saying?
like you get 40 seconds between every play, and you still see guys gas, and then and I get it, bro. I've never played at that level. I never played football, so
You honestly, let's be real. You never played with pads or a helmet on, except for our backyard.
yeah, we for sure used to.
But
we used
Riley
to,
never played football. Or he stopped right in the shit got physical.
Bro, he used to fuck me up in the backyard when we had pads.
Yeah, bro.
We
I
just
feel
put
bad
on,
looking
bro.
back.
We'd put on pads and a helmet and just play one-on-one football. I don't even know how to explain that to people. We would throw it to ourselves.
Bro, our field in the backyard is surrounded by a concrete wall.
Yeah, dude, you would tackle me into the.
And then
We used
the
to have
turf-
rocks in
the
that
turf,
middle
Yeah,
part.
and the turf is like
It's basically
paper
concrete.
thin.
Yeah,
It's like on concrete.
because when you have turf for that long, all the little black balls come
rubber.
out, the little rubber balls. So it's basically concrete back there, and you would for sure just slam me into the concrete and like.
Oh yeah, that shit was
And then
so bad.
and then our dad would come out and watch us and be like, "Nice."
Dude, now looking
Like,
back,
Dad,
at it, he
I'm
bought
getting
us-
CTE right now.
They bought us helmets and pads.
Yeah, he's like, here's a nice helmet and a pad, now go fucking kill each
Here's
other.
a concrete wall. You guys won't run into the fence, but you'll sure
Bro,
as hell run into this
the
concrete
fact we
wall.
never got legitimate injuries is really a testament to
Yeah,
us.
only one friend ever got hurt, and he broke his arm. And
Yeah,
you know what? That was just
and
his
that
fault.
friend wasn't very athletic either.
Yeah, he probably would have broke his arm if he wasn't at our house.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy to break his arm walking down the street, you know?
Yeah, we won't even say his name. Not even gonna say
Yeah,
his.
no. We'll leave him
no free
anonymous.
clout
Yeah, no free cloud out
for
here.
that guy.
But, dude, that's wild. Yeah, no, we did that a lot for sure.
Dude,
But-
honestly, if anybody could see anybody who knows us or knows our backyard, like, our backyard is not built for
entertainment.
but it was built. It was weird because it was built for us to play back there.
Yeah,
But when you really look at it, you're like, man, these kids should be.
Bro, we made the most out of it. We for sure
Hurt.
used to play wiffle ball back there. And then it just became too easy to hit home runs.
They're like, oh, we have to bat opposite hand.
Yeah,
oh,
with like one hand.
we can't hit it 17.
And then we had to play with like the thin yellow bat instead of the corked. You know the thick
Yeah.
wood?
And then
Or
you,
it's like
got to
the
throw-
fake wood, the plastic one, that black one.
Yeah.
That shit was nice. And
wiffle
we
ball bats.
taped the handle.
Yeah.
So you had the fucking that shit was nice. But then we would play wiffle ball in the front yard.
That
was
shit
the
mad
move.
fun.
But
Yeah,
I mean, when you only got like if it's like 3-on-3 wiffle ball, bro, like it's a little annoying being on defense.
Unless you're the pitcher.
It's
yeah.
almost impossible to get, and we'd only play 2 outs. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we had crazy wiffle ball, and then we played football in the street too.
Yeah, we got the whole neighborhood involved with the football. We would play like 6-on-6.
Yeah,
7-on-7.
that was when we were like 12.
Yeah, like
And then
right
we were like the oldest kids, and then like we
Yeah.
played with like some 9-10-year-olds.
when I was like 11 to like 13.
Yeah,
and then
we'd had like 8 to 10. We had the neighborhood gang.
Yeah, dude, we just go knock on dudes' doors on Saturday.
Yeah.
It was a little weird because those guys were like 5 years younger than me.
Like, dude, get out here. Come play football.
Yeah, come play football, man. We need bodies.
Come catch
Come
this
on.
ball.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'll be quarterback.
Come run routes for me. in
Yeah, yeah.
95
And then we got the
degree heat.
flags. We had the flags for a while.
Yeah, or
Those-
we just do socks.
Yeah, socks get an old though because like you only have so many baseball socks, and then you're like, "Hey, dude, you could bring your own socks. We only have so many down here."
Yeah, I don't want you putting my socks in your pants.
Yeah, and then the thing with flag though, then you got people flag guarding, and then you're like, "What do you even call it?" But you're like, "Of
Or
course,
the socks guys will put their socks right over their thing. You know, their
yeah." They find a way to like move it, and it just gets messy. But then like 2-hand touch, now you shove a dude into asphalt going like full speed.
dude, kids don't do that anymore. We never go outside and see kids playing football out there.
No, never, dude. Yeah, we for sure. And then like you'll be in the middle of like a big drive, and then someone will be like car, and then you're like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah, car,
come
or
on,
like,
dude.
oh, I got it. My mom called me. Got to go home. No, fuck, no, you aren't. Oh,
Yeah,
so this
dude. There's
game's
always
over,
the guy
buddy.
that's like, dude, my mom's cooking
Yeah,
right
dude,
now.
my
Like,
mom's making mac and cheese. I have to go.
yeah, you're like, nah, dude, you're gonna finish this
warm that
fucking
shit
game,
up, dude. We're
Douglas.
finishing,
Remember
Douglas.
Douglas, bro? There's this kid around the corner named Douglas. I don't even know
he
his
for
last
sure
name.
isn't listening to this.
No, no
Yeah,
way.
we
I
can-
don't even know if he still lives around
Douglas.
here. Yeah, guy was.
Guy's a real Douglas.
Yeah.
if you know.
Yeah, bro. You just look at him and be like, you can't have any other name besides Douglas. And like the dude would, I mean, talk about a guy with no hands. I mean, just an auto
Dude,
drop
we would literally
pass.
get that guy just to take up. Like, we can't play 4-on-3.
Yeah,
We
like
need
we
you
just
to
like we
play,
need 4-on-4.
Just fucking stand
But with
there.
Douglas out there, it's basically 4-on-2. Like he takes away a guy
Because
like
they're
he's
not
so
going to
bad.
cover him, and then you're going to throw it to him, and he's going to drop it.
He's gonna drop
They're
it.
like, throw it to him,
He's
please.
gonna
He'll
get
drop it
burned
off
on
his
defense.
face. Yeah.
I mean, you could tell he didn't even want to be out there. But
Douglas, just count to 7 alligator, then go get the quarterback.
yeah, we would definitely make him the alligator guy always. But like terrible pass rusher also. You're like, Douglas, how are you not getting
Yeah, bro.
sacks?
Yeah, this guy's walking around the pocket with no one blocking, and you can't get him.
It's 1-on-1 out there, Douglas. Like everyone's covered. You can't touch him once. Oh man, yeah, no, that shit was annoying. But yeah,
Shout out to anybody who played with us.
Yeah, shout out to all
Backyard, front yard.
backyard, front yard. That was
Crazy game.
that was cool, man. We should do that again as adults. We should hit up everybody we used to play with and just have a
We should get a Schultz game again.
yeah. Shout out to the Schultz. Let's do that, bro.
I
I was telling Jack.
They're the only other family I know of 3 boys.
Yeah, all around they're basically the same age as us.
Same exact, pretty much ages.
Yeah, Schaefer Schultz now. I don't know how that would go.
I mean, everyone's around the same size now.
I want to say we'd win, but also like I don't know. Ben's very strong now. Ben is a problem.
Ben is jacked.
Ben is jacked. He's doing security now. I just saw
Jack.
Jack the other day. He was telling me He said he was
Oh yeah, he's a
said he-
bouncer.
yeah, no, he said he was doing security
Private?
for like private. He was
Oh, that's
he was
sick.
Lady Gaga's. He was with Lady Gaga.
Oh, that is so sick. Hell yeah, Ben.
Yeah, shout out to Ben, dude. He was doing security for Lady Gaga. So whenever you're done with her, Ben, come down here. We'll play.
Yeah, no rush.
No rush,
But,
dude.
we'll be here.
Yeah. Shit. Anything else? Anything else? You wanna plug anything?
Below the rim. No, we don't got enough to plug. We don't
Yeah.
have our Patreon yet. We're gonna get a Patreon soon.
Yeah, we'll get one
Once
eventually.
we're on Apple Podcasts,
We'll get on
we'll
iTunes
think
one
about
day.
that. Yeah, we'll be on iTunes eventually.
Yeah.
Once we figure out YouTube, we'll move on to there. We have to figure this out first.
yeah. YouTube's tough enough.
Honestly, probably be easier to be on Apple.
You think so?
Seems so easy to just put it on there.
Yeah, and the next few weeks is gonna look a lot different too.
Dude, okay, let's be real. I come in here and it looks different every time. This is Riley's room.
You think so?
This is different than the last time we recorded. We recorded this episode last week.
I know last time we were over
Yeah,
there.
we're over there.
But-
So I don't even know what it's gonna look like next time. What do you think?
No, I'm actually thinking this is gonna be my. I'm gonna keep this.
These
for a
chairs
while.
are sick,
Yeah, I like these chairs. This is so comfortable.
but we got to figure out the guest situation.
Yeah, the
We
guest
got-
situation.
We got. We got.
we
a
still
couple-
have the stool, but
got a
like,
few
does
guests
the
coming
guests
up.
want to be on the stool? Like, I don't know if they want to sit on that bar stool.
You know what? You're a guest. It's not really up to you.
Yeah, it's not up to you.
It's
Yeah,
up to us.
but then we would need a bigger stand.
And our guests like.
We
we're
could
about-
get one of those ground stands that goes up and higher. It's basically one of these, but like a lot bigger.
If we had our guests stand up.
All right, you just stand over there.
Stand right here.
Just be so disrespectful to the guests.
We got
And just ignore them. Just ignore them. Just like talk over them.
chime in.
Yes, but hey, you could relax over there. Don't even have a camera on them. It's just off camera.
We got to get our that one baseball guest we're getting soon. I don't want to give away his name.
Yeah, we're gonna get the baseball guest
We
because
gotta- yeah.
he's gonna come up here and try to tell us why that sport matters at all, but it doesn't. And then, bro,
No.
you know, I'm joking,
We
bro.
got
Like,
a few hoops guests.
you know, I like to just
good
troll.
ones. I thought we were gonna do one yesterday. Honestly,
Oh, we should have, bro. We were literally we were hanging out with Will for like 6. I was with Will from like 1 to like 10 yesterday.
when I got here, I was like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna do one."
I thought we were, but I just couldn't think of the setup, honestly. With
Yeah,
these chairs and
are
the
too
stool.
fucking
We could honestly do the living room if you want. I mean, we could just move all this but it would just be too echoey,
Nah,
I think.
yeah, we can't.
Because there's no floors and it's a huge room.
It echoes way too much.
So
it has to be in here.
Yeah, it would be too echoey. But these are good for
We have to
echo,
do
the bigger
these,
pop
and we gotta
filters.
do the barber chair in between. I think.
In between, in the middle of us?
Where's it? It doesn't look right with us two, and then that one.
I think he could just be to the side and we're just looking at him. Whoever the guest is, like over there.
Yeah, we could. And he's just facing us like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that could work easily. But
If you guys were a guest on our podcast, where would you want?
where
to
would you
sit?
want
We can't figure out where to put.
just
you.
share a mic, have him sit on our lap?
Yeah, because the way it looks right now is, I mean, there's no room, as you can see, for a fucking guest right here. We have to redo this again. Honestly, dude, we've changed this 65 times.
Yeah, as if it's gonna like help us get more subscribers or something. We were like, oh, they moved the chairs over there. Yeah, I'll subscribe.
Ooh, it's that wall this time.
Oh,
I know, I
nice.
recognize that wall.
Oh my god, is that a towel behind them? Subscribe. Yeah, dude.
Is that a new light? Shit.
Yeah, the setup, I mean, let's be honest, the setup isn't what matters. But once we get that other thing, bro, we'll start be able to make some Zoom calls. We have some guests ready. We gotta make some emails and some DMs.
Yeah, I hope our one cool guest didn't forget about us.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to that guy. Fuck. If he forgot about us, this whole thing's screwed. He was gonna be a huge building block for us.
It's all right. We'll reach out again. All right. We'll do another one. It's Friday right now.
It's Friday, September 18th. Life's all right. Carpets and flooring get here the 30th.
So when are we gonna get this out then?
All right, man. So, anyways, that was weird. We're leaving. Below the Rim Pod. Subscribe.
Give us the thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up.
Talk to you next week.
Yeah, I'll talk to you next week, man. All right, cool.